How are you? Oh, happy Friday. I'm so excited to be here with you again. I'm here every morning. No, I'm sorry, not every morning. Every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday morning at 9 a.m. here on my Facebook page, Creating with Kristina. Today, I have a fun fold for you. I'm kind of going with the theme of the day, so Friday fun fold, or some people call them fancy folds. But this fold is great when you've got an image or shape that you want to highlight. It's really perfect for that. Okay, and let's see what else. I want to make sure I've got everything covered here. Yes, okay, so happy Friday, and let's get a fun fold made. Now, before I actually start the fun fold, I want to show you the paper that I'm using, and I've been doing this for a few days now. I have fallen in love with the Boho Indigo paper pack, and on where it's actually a medley, so you can buy a you can buy the paper pack, you can buy the whole medley, and let me pull it up so you can see it closer. The whole entire medley comes with the paper, the embossed paper, the little flowers, the stamps, the die cuts, the ribbon, and the laser cut pieces here. And the whole entire medley is $70. But you don't have to buy the whole medley to get the paper. You can buy the refill kit right here. Sorry, refill kit for $23, and you'll get the paper. Let me show you what you'll get, because this is what I ordered. You'll get this beautiful embossed vanilla paper, and let me show you up close what this embossing looks like. Isn't that gorgeous? I love that. I really like the quilted one here, but this flower one is great too, and then the diamond. So you get 6 sheets of that. You get 2 sheets of the laser cut leaves, and they have some gold embossing on them. You get 4 sheets of tags and labels and some gold flowers there. You get that, 4 sheets of that. And then you get all this amazing paper. I mean, that's a lot. That's a full entire card pack. You get 4 sheets of each design. So this one that has that on the back, you get 4 of, oops, that one goes there. Oh, I'm sorry, not 4, 8. Woo! You get 8 of each. You get that with that. You get this one with that. You get this one here with this. And this one here. Oh, I've split some of them up because I've been using them with that. So I think that's it. Yeah. Nope, here's one. This one with that. Okay, so you get all that paper. Oh my gosh, it's so wonderful. It's so wonderful. It's each, so there's 8 of these 6x6, which is the equivalent of 2 12x12s. Okay, so that's where so that is that. And you get these cute little white flowers, paper flowers. So you get little large ones and little ones and large ones, and you can color them. So I've colored this one with the Misty Moonlight alcohol pen, and you can color them any color, so that's awesome. Wow, such an amazing deal. Okay, so that is the paper we're using today. The second thing is the stamp set that we're using, and it is called Peaceful Moments, and this came out with the mini catalog last spring, or this past spring. Peaceful Moments bundle, and it has some great phrases on it. Life is better with a friend like you. Happy birthday, with deepest sympathy, thank you. Wishing you every happiness on this special day. These are the moments we look back with joy. Thinking of you with all my heart. Always remember. I mean, it's got awesome, awesome sentiments. And then these dies make poppies. So we're going to make one of the poppies here with this die set for our card today. All right, and with that, so we're using Boho Indigo paper. We're using Peaceful Moments bundle. Let's make a card. The colors that go with this Boho Indigo card paper pack is the new Misty Moonlight and the dark navy blue and blacks, of course. And this is the card we're making today. And this is called a shirt collar. is if you turn it like this, it looks like a shirt collar. And we stamped the sentiment where the shirt collar exposed the card base, and then we're going to make this beautiful poppy. And this fold is perfect when you have a shape or an image that you want to highlight, because your eye is drawn right to it with the shirt collar pointing to it. And it's very easy to make. So first you need a card base, and the card base is 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. Then you need your designer paper, all right? And I chose this designer paper here out of the boho pack. I'll pull it up a little closer for you. Cool, huh? It is cut at 4 inches by 5 1/4. So that is going to leave this little frame of the card base all around it, okay? Once you have that cut, then you want to find the center of the 5 1/2, which is 2 3/4. And you're going to cut in halfway 2 inches. So we line up, whoops, let's get in the camera here. We line up 2 3/4 right there. And on this trimmer, it has a ruler right here. You can't see it very well on the video, but there is a number 2 right there to tell me where to stop. And I'm just going to hold that down and go right to that spot. And I have cut a center line to the center. Now that I've done that, I'm going to put some adhesive on the back. And where's my tape runner? There it is. You can use liquid glue, but be careful. When I always try to tell my stampers that the different adhesives have different purposes. So, hey, good morning, Nancy. Good morning, Candle. How are you? A tape runner is good for designer paper on a smooth surface like a cardstock. Glue will work, but you just want a little bit of glue because designer paper is thinner than cardstock, and too much glue will make this paper warp. It's just because of the water in the liquid glue. All right, so I'm just putting adhesive all on this. Now, I don't want to put adhesive on the side where we're going to be folding it, so I've left that, but I can put a little here in the center. All right. And we're just going to line that up. Put that right there. Well, hold on. Oh, that's really sticky adhesive. It's stuck. One nice thing about liquid glue is if you accidentally get it, you can move it over a bit, but paper tends to stick really hard with the tape. Okay, so now to make the shirt fold, are you watching here? We're going to bend it down, but we don't want to go straight down. We kind of wanted it at a little bit of an angle, okay? But we're not going to make a crease there, okay? We're just going to fold that a little so it just kind of stays. And the image or sentiment, the image or the shape that you're using here will hold the collar down, okay? Or you can use dimensionals, but you don't want it to be flat. You want it to have a little dimension right there. Let me show you. So there we go. You want to have a little dimension there. Let me show you on this card. So the flower is going to hold it down like that, okay? Yeah. But you kind of want it a little bit, not too much. Like I said, you don't want it to stay down with a crease. Okay, we've got that. Let's stamp. You want to stamp before you stick your image on so you know where, you don't want to cover your image, your sentiment up with your image or your shape. So let's stamp first. And this is with Deepest Sympathy, which hopefully you don't have to make too many of these cards in your life. But I do. The lady who runs our vacation Bible school in the church that I grew up in, her husband passed away, and so I am making this card for her. She's an amazing lady. She has been running vacation Bible school at my church that I grew up in, my parents' church. Oh my gosh, let's see, I'm 52, so my gosh, at least 40 years. I mean, she's been there forever. And she's still going strong. She is still going strong. She's still doing it. And she's even learning how to do it virtually this year. I mean, she's amazing. She really is. Okay, our shape. So the Peaceful Moments, Peaceful Poppies shape has a base. And then it has the detail that goes on top, and then it's got the pollen that goes on top of that. Let me pull it up so you can see it better. Isn't that pretty? And of course I'm using the colors of the designer paper. And I just want a little liquid glue here. You don't need much. A little in the center. Okay, maybe a little here where you've got some, just a little edge to work with. It's so, the detail is so fine. You don't have, I don't dare put glue there. It's just going to come out all over the card. Okay, and then, whoops, put this where it goes, right there. Okay, and like I said, with liquid glue you have a little wiggle room before it sticks. There we go. Okay. Perfect. And then the little pollen. Pollen? What is the center of a flower called? The stamens? But it has pollen on the end. Okay. We have our flower. Now we need dimensionals. You definitely need dimensionals because it's a card made for dimensionals. Okay, and we pull those off, and we're almost done. Hey, good morning, Dorothy. How are you? How are you? Okay, and dimensionals. Come on. There we go. And now we're done. And like I said, you don't want to cover up the sympathy, but whoops, it looks like my detail moved. Oh well, that's okay. It looks all right. So I'm putting that right there. There we go. Ta-da! We are done. So like I said, this is called a shirt collar fold because it looks like a shirt collar. And you turn it sideways, and it's perfect for putting a sentiment here, and either an image on a shape, something here. And this part of the shape or of the image is holding the collar down, okay, from popping back up. I love making fun fold cards. Last week I made a kind of a super fancy one last week. This week it was this was a really easy one. I can't even remember. Gosh, I've made so many cards since then. Oh, here, it was the zebra. Oh yeah, the zebra card fold that I made last Friday. So last Friday we did this really complicated one. That was fun. This Friday we did a much simpler one. So just a fun fold. And then, of course, you'll want to put white paper on the inside or vanilla and decorate it. Put a sentiment on the inside. Oh, my gosh, that was so fun. All right, let's... Oh, I wanted to go... hold on, let me go back. There we go. I wanted to go over how to make it again one more time. So, you need a card base. Then you need some designer paper. Your designer paper is cut at 4 inches by 5 1/4. You find the center, which is at 2 3/4, and you cut it into the center, which is 2 inches, okay? Then you fold back, but you don't want a straight line. Be careful when you're folding back not to make this straight line right here. A collar it kind of goes at an angle a little bit. Then use your image or your shape to hold the collar down. Well, before you put the shape down, though, stamp your sentiment. So one more time. You have a card base, you cut your designer paper, you fold it back, you adhere the designer paper on here, stamp, then put your image on, which holds your collar down. There we go. Alrighty. You guys have an awesome weekend, and we will see you Monday morning. Don't forget, Stampin' Up! Is having an amazing promotion right now. They are giving away a free bundle when you sign up to be a demonstrator, and that is on top of the demonstrator amazing joining thing anyways. For just $99 with free shipping, you choose $125 worth of any product in the catalog, no matter any product, $125, and they throw in a paper pumpkin, they throw in the free shipping, and this month, June, they're also throwing in a free bundle. So when you are a demonstrator, you get 20% off of all your orders. So all the products, you get the 20% off. Plus, I'm a team leader. I'm growing my team. It's really a fun team. We call ourselves the Reese's Paper Pieces, kind of a twist on my last name. I hope you guys would think about that, consider joining, and if you're considered making a little extra money on the side, I can even teach you how to run it as a business also. Okay, you guys have a great weekend. Bye-bye.